Hi, I'm Chaz Kangas, and today is a very special day as it is the 40th anniversary of one of the greatest motion pictures ever made and one of Minnesota's greatest cultural exports. Of course, I'm talking about Purple Rain. And I'm sure we've seen it and enjoyed it many years across the silver screen on one of these great copies, but what if we go beyond here in the lovely Electric Fetus and go to where the film was shot? Yeah, I'm taking you to the Purple Rain filming locations and how they look 40 years later. Here you see First Avenue, where the bulk of the movie took place. There's a lot of tours that show you the close-up shots here and there, but I wanted to get a full shot of what everything looks like. And pretty apropos moment, as you can see, just the sheer amount of people in purple shirts outside of it. Because, what can I say, First Avenue just gravitates the Prince fans towards it. Here now at the famed Prince house, as it's come to be known. This is where the kid lived in the movie. They're doing some renovations to it. You can sort of see there are fences around it. Prince actually purchased this home shortly before he passed away, and now it looks like there is something being done with it by the estate. I do not want to speculate right now, but I will say it is cool and you can definitely feel the energy here. Here we are in the IDS building, a building that my Uncle Smokey actually worked that construction on. Let's tell people that he built, so great job on the building, Uncle Smokey. Anyway, this is also where the scene in Purple Rain that Prince and Apollonia are walking around the mall. You can tell from the corner of that glass railing right over my right shoulder and your left shoulder. You turn around here, you can see it is indeed the Wells Fargo today. And yeah, it's a great spot in the mall to walk around and get to know each other in 1984. All right, here now at 119 4th Street, this is the site of the interiors for The Taste, which is where the Apollonia 6 have their practice runs under Morris Day's guidance. As you can see on the inside here, it has not been anything in a while. It could be a stage in there, you know, feeling a little bit of that Apollonia energy echoing through. Here we are at the Levada building. Levada, come on pretty mama. Now, you may not recognize this because it isn't a place that you see in Purple Rain. However, it is a place that you definitely heard, because where this corporate office now stands used to be a warehouse that Prince was in for some time, and it was in this very location that they tracked a version of Let's Go Crazy. They tracked a version of Computer Blue, and this is where Wendy and Elisa came up with the idea for Purple Rain originally. So very important sacred ground for all Prince and Purple Rain fans. Prince and Apollonia rode bikes down this very road. There's a train passing by as well. We were fortunate enough to find the deer from Purple Rain. I believe. My memory may be gone on that. Right behind me is an important scene from Purple Rain. You know what that is? That's not Lake Minnetonka. No, that is the part of the Minnesota River just after the bike trail that Apollonia, in an attempt to purify herself in the waters, jumps into. Yes. Not Lake Minnetonka, as it's known locally. And we believe that that may or may not be the log that you see in that scene in Purple Rain. It has been 40 years. We don't want to speculate, but we think it either is or it isn't. Some of us aren't that sure, though. So there you have it, where all of the Purple Rain filming locations in Minnesota are today and how they look 40 years later. I'm Chaz Kangas, thanks for looking at me, and I will see you in 6 years for the Graffiti Bridge 40th tour. That one will be incredibly quick.